All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And here's Charlotte now. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Tatum. And stolen by Williamson. It's tipped. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
First team foul.
And here's Charlotte now. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Irving. Puts up a three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Pass to Castle. Over Williamson. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner inside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. Here's Charlotte. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here's Irving. Got a hand on it. And they're able to recover. Williamson for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Sarr. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
On the wing, Tatum. Wagner with a steal. Pass to Castle. .146 left in the first. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
And Tatum's got the ball here for New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. That one falls, coming off Davis' feed. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's blocked by Davis.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot, and with perfect timing, swats it away.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Sarr. Out to the wing. There's Howard with the 3. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Sarr. He's got 6.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You got to keep this kid off the offensive glass. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Suggs. Howard up top. Miller outside. To the inside. On the wing, Suggs. Counted from distance.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Green. Tatum with it. From behind the arc. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Howard. That one goes in.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
Pass to Green. 4-3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Man, Suggs can really move. And once he sees he has a clear path, he launches up for the dunk.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's Suggs. Nails the 16-footer. Suggs has got 7.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Reeves. Sarr pulls it in. Charlotte leading by 12. Here's Suggs. Here's Sarr. He has 6. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 9.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
New Orleans calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. The kick to Tatum, looking to win the run. And again, New Orleans no good. Charlotte leading by 14. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the three.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Suggs outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wagner. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Tatum. New Orleans trails by 16. It's stolen by Tatum. 1:16 left in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson for three. A three. Williamson.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release on that bucket.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Fires in the triple. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Oh my, I mean, Green is ready for a duel at the arc. I mean, he's always an eager three-point shooter.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's Tatum with the three.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And both free throws good for Wagner. Irving looking around. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
And the second free throw is good. Nine seconds left to play in the first half. Antetokounmpo, bam! Give him 8 points now.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Charlotte, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. New Orleans trails by 18. Now here's Irving. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. That's a very intriguing package. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Antetokounmpo inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Irving. There's Tatum with the three. Knocks down the long J. Tatum's got his second basket.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
New Orleans calls timeout. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Williamson. Here's Castle. wide open. And that's good for 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length to bother the shot.
Jokic on the double team. Outside, Brown. Out left to the wing. Pass to Sarr. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
If that jumper can become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
It's Brown on the wing. Still no points. .110 left in the third quarter. And he's off from 17. And here's New Orleans now. Pass to Green. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Green's got 6 points.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Outside Irving. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And New Orleans making a change here. Charlotte leading by 22. It's Suggs with a drive. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Outside Brunson. From deep, Reeves. Howard grabs the miss. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here he goes.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. That shot missing. The 3 from Suggs. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Charlotte on top, running away with it. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And here's Charlotte now. Here's Howard. Here's Stoudemire. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Well, Howard showing some nice poise there. He scanned the floor well and firing a good, hard, crisp pass to his teammate.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Checking in for the away team, number 23, Anthony Davis.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Williamson. Miller with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Suggs. Davis with a rebound.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's New Orleans now. Gets the 3 ball to go. Adebayo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Charlotte.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
Pass to Irving. This one for 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. That free throw's good from Maxey.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
To the left wing. Here's Stoudemire. Adebayo with the rejection. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Stoudemire. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Pass to Howard. And Williamson with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The shot by Stoudemire, no good. Here's New Orleans now. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Miller outside. Pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson for 3. Drills it from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Takes the 3. And that's good. Irving for 3.
3 points.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Outside Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for New Orleans. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's Miller. Here's Howard. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
.24 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Now Miller. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just